Hey there everyone, if you're new here, welcome to AFI DIYs, and if you've already subscribed, then welcome back. My name is Maddie, and in today's video, we have a super fun project for you guys to try out, Fluffy Whipped Body Wash. Don't forget to check out all of our socials linked down below, and then we can get started. As you can see, I'm going to be working with our laboratory hot plate today, so just to be safe, I'm going to put on some gloves and some goggles. Safety is key. So the supplies we're working with are perfectly safe, but we don't want to risk anything getting into our eyes, so we're taking precautionary measures just to make sure that our eyes are protected. So I'm going to start by adding in our Alpha Step PC48, our Amphasol HCA HP, and then our glycerin into this beaker with deionized water. So I'm going to go ahead and place our water on the hot plate, and then I'm going to grab a spatula just to help get all these ingredients out as well. We have our next. Alrighty, and so I'm just gonna let this heat up to about 167 degrees Fahrenheit. Alrighty, so we have hit the temperature, so now it's time to add in our last ingredients. Alright, so I'm going to be adding in our Lathanol LAL powder and making sure to get these clumps nice and dissolved. Pour a little bit at a time, stir, and keep the process going. Stir it around. Alright, it's getting thicker, so just make sure to stir a little bit more to make sure everything is nice and dissolved. Alrighty, so for our next ingredient, I'm going to be adding in our stearic acid. Pour that in. Give it a nice quick stir. Alrighty, and for our last ingredient, I'm going to be adding in our Stepan Mild GCC. And then we mix this in slowly as well. And we're going to get the rest up. Nice. And just continue stirring this for a minute over the heat just to make sure everything dissolves together. All right, now that everything is nice and melted down, I'm going to remove this from the heat and turn off our eye and set it off to the side. All right, I'm going to grab a bowl right here. I'm just going to dump this into here. Now time for the fun part. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add in our preservative, because of course any ingredient that has water in it and you're going to use it somewhere in a wet place, you have to use preservative just to help combat with any mold or bacteria growth. So I'm going to grab my preservative. I'm going to give this a quick stir before we add in our other ingredients. Next up is our colorant. So I decided to go with one of my favorite colors, which is pink. You can't go wrong with pink, so let me grab that really fast. So for this recipe, it calls for 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, we're gonna mix this in. Everything's better and it's pink. Alrighty, so for our last step is adding in our fragrance. So you're probably wondering, what fragrance did I choose today? Because typically, whatever color I grab kind of pairs nicely with our scent. So without further ado, we are using Strawberry by AFI. So I went ahead and pre-measured this out, so I'm just gonna dump it in and then give it another quick stir. Alright, so you can skip this next step, but I figured why not do it, you know? Let's make our product really stand out on these store shelves. So I grabbed some beautiful sparkles, and we're just gonna add in just a little bit, not too much. Alrighty, I say just a little bit. Oh, that'd be so fun. We're just gonna stir it in. This is beautiful. Oh, I see like little sparkles going everywhere. Wow. All right, now that this is all mixed in, we're gonna do our final step to really give this fluffy, whipped feel of the body wash. I'm gonna grab a handheld mixer really quick, and it's just gonna help it all poof up very nicely. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna put this on a low setting just to make sure that I don't make a mess. Fingers crossed. And I'm just gonna whip it until it has like nice, beautiful peaks. All right, I think we're done. Now it's time to package it. I went with something like this. I thought it was pretty aesthetically pleasing and you're able to see the product really, really well. So we're gonna pop it on open. And then I'm gonna grab my spatula again just to make sure I can get all of these nice, beautiful ingredients and pop it into here. And just like that, we're done. This is beautiful. You can admire all the sparkles from here. This project is super easy to customize to your brand with endless color and fragrance options, as well as the ability to add glitter and exfoliant, so don't be afraid to experiment and make this body wash unique to your line. To use this product, simply scoop up a small amount with your finger and rub it to produce a lather in the presence of water. You'll be having a bubbly time in no time. It costs us about $5 to make this DIY, and it can be sold wholesale for $7 to $9 and retail for $12 to $16. We have tons of other bath and beauty products that would pair great with this one in our DIY playlist for you to check out, so head on over to our channel and give them all a watch. That wraps up today's video. We'd really appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button so we can keep making content just like this for you guys. If you haven't already, click the bell icon to become a member of the notification squad and never miss an update from AFI. Until next time, I'm Maddie, and thank you guys so much for joining me in the lab today. Bye!